YouTube, what's up? It's Big Brother Nate, and I'm pulling a night shift. I look tired, sound tired, all of that. Getting all of this stuff organized here down below. Got a lot of stuff I don't use anymore. These clippers right here for sale. Any of y'all interested? Other than that, we are getting these clippers. Let me turn them around. Yeah. Repaired. We're going to Clipper Pros tomorrow. Wall detailer. It has no frame. It just has the engine and the engine switch and the cord. Blades for these I have one full set and I have one at the bottom, so don't need another blade. I'm ready to get these things rolling, because of my clippers I first started off using beside my corded Andis Masters. Got everything packed up. Everything I'm using is in its proper bag, and everything that I'm not using has been thrown away. This is my travel case, and yeah, this is the last week that I had this travel case for so long. Yeah, we're retiring the old bag. Oh yeah. Throw her out. Keeping this though. Won't use it as a toolbox for my tools that I be having. Great morning, everybody. It's the next day. And yeah, man, I got my fresh cup of black coffee. Just got finished drinking it, so we're feeling ready for the day right now. This is what we taking today. All right, just got to my 2 o'clock appointment today. After this, we're going to Clipper Pros. Clipper Pros, and we here. We go, guys. We here. We got the oscillator, and we have our wall detailers, just the engine and all our extra parts. And this is the man that makes it all happen. You want to tell him your name and what you do a little bit?
So I'm Josh, and this is Clipper Pros. We sharpen and repair Oster, Andis, and wall.
That's it. And I had them sharpen a few blades. It was like last year, I believe, early last year, and yeah, I still got those blades, and we rolling. But we're gonna get back to y'all. He said it's gonna take you a day.
They'll be done tomorrow.
They'll be done tomorrow.
Get picked up, yeah. And I know you guys saying there's something different about me. You look funny, but I just got out of surgery. I dropped the clippers off on Thursday. My surgery was the next day. You know, he would have had them ready Saturday, but he's closed, and I was busy recovering and having the surgery on Friday to go pick him up. But I'm not gonna do much talking. I'm still recovering. All right, guys, we just got here, and I brought my Andis Masters and the T's. Got some questions for him, man. He worked on the Osters, the Andis, and the wall corded. But we're gonna get all my baby's fine tuner and running right. So let's get in there.
All right, guys, here we go. We have the detailer. I'm messing up.
There we go.
Right, thank you. If y'all can remember, we just had the motor on them, but now we have the full blade, everything working properly. And also, he took from, which I'm glad he seen that we got a new housing that we need to do for this one, because the lever is stripped. And he asked me, he had a maroon one, and I didn't want the maroon one, but he's gonna order a black one. And so when he did my detailer,
that's the color he went with, was black. I didn't ask him, he just took note, and that's great customer service. So yeah, I just want to point that out. That's just a special thing, definitely for you up and coming barbers to just take note upon what people like, so you can retain a clientele. And these are the Oster fast feeds, and this one didn't have a stripped housing like this one did, so we were able to repair it. And he's gonna order another one, so this one's gonna be complete too. We're gonna get this one done. But we have my old clippers ready to go. And Josh, anything, it's Mr. Josh, y'all. Anything you want to say about the whole thing?
No, sir. That your tools are in great shape. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
If everybody could take as good a care of them as you do, my job would be a lot easier.
Yes, sir. And I told him on the way here, it's unique to have. You don't have places like this around. So if you have anywhere, or if you want to get in contact with Mr. Josh, I'm gonna leave all his information in the link below. But take advantage of the people who are close to you who do these type of things, because it's very rare. And so I plan on building a great relationship with Mr. Josh, and we just gonna keep going and just showing y'all, really, this is the basics. This is a barber, and this is the basics. These are your general tools, as you starting barbers right now could take advantage of. So just continue to follow along, and I'll show you more and more as I go. All right, y'all, just got back home, and like I said, man, I'm trying to feel my way back. Just got out of surgery, and this is me just, testing myself to see where I'm at with the cut and everything. I got my brother Josh with me, and he just went over his haircut. Always wash your hands before you cut, even if you wear gloves. Going in with some toner, I use witch hazel, or you can use alcohol diluted with some water. This helps tone the skin and preps it. It conditions it, cleans it, so you can have a nice canvas. You don't always get the opportunity to wash your client's head, but this just ensures that you can lay all your hairs in the right direction with no struggle. Going in with our corded Andis Master, and we have the one guard on. A one guard pretty much keeps everybody dark, and but it varies from different hair textures. And what I mean by dark is I'm saying that you can't see the scalp. When somebody say low, I want to understand that, hey, you want to see your scalp low, or you want to keep it dark low. And a number one guard is that type of low. We're going for a mid drop fade right here, and it's gonna be a bald fade. And all of this that I'm cutting right here is gonna be cut down eventually by when I start fading. So you may say, why is he doing them like he doing it even all over? The reason why I go ahead and cut the bulk down before putting my line in on this type of haircut is because I want to see the shape of his head very clearly. So I get down to that desired length first, and then I go in, as I'm doing right here with my Andis Masters, and put my line in. Going in with your clippers is an old school way of doing things, but for one, it ensures that you don't put a harsh bald guideline in that you can't get out. Two, it takes out bulk quicker, but it's not a faster process because you got to go right back with your liners to ensure, in whatever style that you're getting in, you're getting your baldness, you're getting it skin tight. Three, you save your liners. Back then, that's what they was trying to do. These days, people got 3, 4, 5, 6 pair of liners, and they really don't care about wearing down the blade on the liner. So that's what they use it. I'll do the same thing. I know how to take a ball guideline out from liners. So yeah, it's your preference, whichever way you want to use it and how you feel. I use both. It don't really matter. It do, but it don't. It's your prerogative. You do it whichever way you want. Okay, checking to see if I have any hot spots on the wall detailers. It's my first time using them, but I set the blade, just ensuring that they're not biting. You never want to cut somebody. You don't even want to cut yourself, so just tap your neck. You don't want to leave any type of scars on your neck, so just be careful. Seeing that I went in with my clippers to set in my ball guideline, I have to go back. I have to double back now with my corded wall detailers to ensure that this fade is skin tight. I want to mention pace. Go at a steady pace no matter what step that you're in. Just because you're moving fast don't mean you're going faster. It's about, having nice control and make every stroke count. And if you're trying to go too fast, I can promise you that, you're gonna have to turn around and go back for something if you do go back for it. So nice, smooth, controlled strokes, not in a rush. Once I ensure the baldness is skin tight, I'm gonna crack my Oster fast feeds like that, and I'm gonna go up an inch. And all guidelines that you put in should just be precise. You should be real strategic about this, because it's the fade, it's the most important. And so this is where your creativity comes to play. And I'm just taking my time, and I'm not digging into the head. I'm actually hovering on the skin, so don't add so much pressure. Let the clippers cut. I just open my blade up, and I'm gonna go up another 1/2 inch. And don't look at this as 2 guidelines that I'm putting in. This is 1. But I just started and I cracked it. I cracked it just a little bit, and then I open it all the way up. This is one guideline, so don't confuse that. Okay, once the guideline is in, we're going back. We're gonna close our fast feeds up, and we're gonna go ahead and take out that ball line. And it's no ball line because we put it in with our clippers, but it's slightly, you could tell it's like a faint ball line there that is super easy to take out because the way we approach this fade. And we're gonna go ahead, this is the lower part of the fade. This is the lower part of it. Now we're working on the higher part of the fade. Breaking your fades down into 2 parts is just a simple way of looking at your fades. And with barbering, in my opinion, you want to keep it as simple as possible. So this is how I do it. It's the second half, it's like the NBA. NBA don't have quarters, they have halves, and we're in the second half, and this is where we win it. This is where we find that 0 guard, most say 1/16 inch guard or 1.5 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter guard. But we're just gonna call it I call it 0.5 guard. But that's what we're trying to find right now. And right now I have my 1 guard on, and basically debulking, continuing to stay on track with my rounded guideline, continuing to stay in that same motion. That's important, just to guide your fade the correct way, opening up your clipper the higher you get, and closing it the lower you get. That's the basics. And up top up there we have a 1. That's our base. 1 guard is our base up top. And just for more details, I didn't have to do this, but I put on a 2 guard right here just to smooth that area out to where the top meets the side. That's just for more details, and you can do that as well too. And it just brings that fade out just better. All right, here we go. We got that 0 guard on, and you should be excited to find this guard because it's gonna bring the fade together. I love it when it comes together. This is one of the most important guards, and I say that lightly because you have to respect the other guards as well, because it takes those guards to get to the mid section right here of the fade. And we're right in the middle. We're in the middle of the first half and the second half of the fade. And if you got down on the first half and you get down on the second half, and go ahead and use that 1 guard to just blend that top into the sides of where the head just falls, and you done a good job on that. The 0 guard is gonna do what the 0 guard does, and that's just make a beautiful fade once you get in there. And just, oh yeah, I got my comb out too. That's another important part. As the hair gets thicker, you want to be able to grab that hair and direct it and pull it up so it can show itself as well with that zero guard, it's a deadly combination. The comb and the zero guard, it's gonna bring that thing out nice. As you can see, it's coming together. All right, moving on. Do the same thing all the way around the head. Never change, never do something different on it, because it's gonna look like that. You want to stay true to your techniques and your systems that you're sticking with, that you're picking. You don't want to be up and down, round and round. And a lot of people ask, like, hey, how do I get faster? That's how you get faster. You stick to one technique that fits you. You don't necessarily have to do this one, but you want to stick to one thing to master the way you cut, the way you feel is right for you. So stick to something. That's it. And we're going in right here. We're doing details, and I'm using a raking and a clawing method. And when I'm going up, I call that raking, and when I'm going down, I call that clawing. So you can do these methods too as well. Works very well on the fast feeds and the Andis Masters, and yeah, just smooths out that fade, makes it comes out real nice. Hey, if you stuck with me this long, I definitely appreciate you. That beat that you're hearing, that's Marcus on the beat. That's my producer. Stay tuned, and I thank you for sticking around this long, man. Me recovering from, my surgery, I'm feeling way better right now, and just ready to really share with y'all different things. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have Marcus cooking up some a different feel, a different beat for me. So yeah, thank you again. Thank you so much. As y'all can see, the fade is coming along nicely, but we're about to do something that's gonna help that fade pop even more, and that's the lineup. Going in with some toner. I told y'all what this does. I'm doing it again because it's the lineup. I want to make sure that hair lays down, and once I do that, once I get it dry, I want to comb it. I want those hairs that's gonna poke up, while it has that, like, what can I say, like when you spray your hair, it sticks up. I don't want it to lay all the way down. I want what's gonna stick up to stick up, so I can knock it down. And once I do this, it's gonna help me just put in a crisp line. And this is what we're doing. We're gonna go in with the sidebars first. This is the way I do it. It's just a better way to size up your hairline. And speaking of sizing up, I call this first round a sloppy copy. And a sloppy copy is like in school, you go for your sloppy copy just to get out, your ideas, your thoughts. This is the same thing that I'm using on the lineup, and I believe doing this way, it preserves a lot more hair other than you just going straight in and trying to, put them on point the first round. And so this is how we're gonna do it. And as you can see, this is the sloppy copy. It looks okay. I got my base, and I'm okay with that. Then I'm gonna come back, size them up. Every time I do that, I look at it, I come back in with a plan. And I don't care how many times, this is my brother, I done cut him hundreds of times. I'm always going in and doing that sloppy copy, and then I go back in and I tighten them up, just slightly, like a centimeter, just tapping that hairline in. That's where we can preserve his hairline. We're not trying to take anybody back. I don't care who it is, brother, mother, it don't matter. That's one of my rules as a barber. I want to preserve as much. I'm not perfect, but I that's one of my things to ensure that I'm preserving everybody's hairline. Going in again with details, and like I said, we got the lineup in now, so I'm able to look at it in different angles. I'm able to just go in, man, and I'm using my corners, as you can see, and I call them hot spots, dark spots. I like going in and just hitting those hot spots, man. And I like this because it's like a freestyle, you know what I mean? Like, it's like free range. I'm not following any guidelines, any steps, but this is my time, like, to show out, to really show out, like a freestyle, like a real freestyle battle. But it's between me and the haircut, and I'm coming for every dark spot. I'm coming for every thing that sticks out, and that's what it is. And you should be excited to get in there and to perfect this thing, going over the top with the fast feeds and
just smoothing it out, man. It's looking real great. Hey, look, you know, if you're an aspiring barber, look around you. Find somebody. You may not have a little brother, you may not have, you know, a younger sibling around you, but find somebody. It's somebody out there that's willing to let you cut their hair. Don't be scared, because it's your beginning. That's how you're going to start. So how you're gonna start, it's gonna be small. You know, you can't expect you can't expect from the beginning to be just crazy, you know, big time. You know, it's everybody starts small. So grab somebody, man. Grab somebody, and that's how you build. That's how you build yourself. That's how you build somebody else. Because what's gonna happen is, just like my brother here, I told you I cut him hundreds of times. You're gonna build a relationship with that person, and you're just gonna know their head. You're gonna know it, like, you know, like the back of your hand, and they're gonna appreciate that so much, man. And whoever you pick, you know, you're gonna be a blessing to them, and they're gonna be a blessing to you, man. And y'all just gonna laugh, and y'all gonna look back and just like, man, you done came a long way. So with saying that, don't be afraid, man. Go for it, and just have that confidence, man, for real. I'm telling you. And the reason why you need, you know, somebody like, hey, let me cut your hair. The reason why is because you're gonna need extra time to spend, and you're gonna need somebody who knows that, hey, I'm just now starting out. It may take you an hour and 30, you know, it may take you a little longer, or whatever, however long it takes. The point is, you need somebody that's okay, so it can make you feel okay, so you can produce and gain the skills that you're trying to get. You know, pull out your phone, take pictures. Don't say I'm gonna get good first and then no. It starts now. And that's what I'm doing right here. I told you I'm recovering from surgery, and I called my brother up. I say, hey, I need you. And I cut his hair anyways, but you know, I told him, like, come on. You know, he even called me and let me know he needed one, but I needed to see where I'm at. And my brother don't mind, he understands. And even if I wasn't recovering from surgery and I'm taking a little bit longer, he know I'm working on something. So you need that person, you know, to help you feel comfortable, long story short. Going back over the top with the Masters are more powerful trimmer than the fast feeds. A powerful clipper is just better for trimming over the top. All right, this the cut. I just love how the fast feed gives such a detailed fade. You know, they really put in that work when it comes to fading. And one thing you're gonna see is that this side grows in darker than the other side. I know that because I did the same steps on each side, and it's gonna happen like that sometimes, but it's just for you to observe and do a little finesse. But I'm gonna leave that side darker next time. But that's the line up, nice, natural, no enhancements, but it looks enhanced. And that's one thing too. Make sure your natural cuts look nice. That's for when you apply those enhancements, it's hitting. We finished the cut, and this is the setup. Basically, these are corded clippers. You don't see these too much, but you know, for you guys, young guys who don't know too much about it, this is the Andis Master. Got a regular taper blade on it, the actual new one with the new Andis logo on it. They hit just right. I got them tuned up. They snapping right. I do my own tuning up, own zero gapping. But I just use this for the bulk for the most part. It's a nice all-around clipper, and this is a fading machine, fast feed. That's what this is. A nice taper blade on it. It's thin and it's long. Got a good throw on it. That throw is the distance between the cut and how much it is when you open it up. That's the throw on it. Just like the Andis, it got a long throw. So when you fade, it gets a lot of hair. This is hidden with power, a whole lot of power. And this blade, it has power, but it moves like scissors. I can't really explain it. It's like more of a slower detail. Just, I don't know, like I can't explain it, but you gotta use it to feel it. But this is great for fades, putting in fades, and y'all seen how tight the fade was, and I used it on the fade specifically. How the black one's going soon. And I believe I got my emblem switched up too. This one should be on that one over there because it's a gold one. So I done brought my fast feeds back alive, man. They're in good use. We'll have the black ones ready